Notebook.
Yeah.
Hey, fan of the Monday Movie Club. This week, Amy picked Key Largo, which is somewhere on the Franken list. Let me see. It's from 1948. It's number 1418 on the Franken list, which is pretty high for considering the crap this group has been picking. I am Frank Gaffney. With us, as always, Joel Fenster in his Superman outfit.
Yep.
Mark Wotitzgartner, no picture.
I did search for the Beach Boys, Kokomo, but no good pictures came up.
Key Largo is not
Bernie
Coco.
Higgins.
Key Largo, Montego,
Oh, I have
baby.
I have a
Well,
funny
fuck,
story
no
about
Coco.
Bertie Higgins later.
Bertie
Okay.
Higgins recorded the song Key Largo.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, no Cringer.
He's on the coffee table.
Wow.
Wow.
Sasha's nowhere to be found. Danny King in the kitchen where she belongs. All right. I'm actually in the Delta Lounge going to New York. Yay. All right. Aim. Why Key Largo?
Well, I figured three of the five of us had never seen it, and it's a film noir classic, so it should be seen.
And who's the biggest fan? Ursula.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
God, yeah.
God.
And why is she not with us today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, here's a plot. Humphrey Bogart is a drifter who visits the family hotel of a war buddy who was killed in action, only to find that a Chicago mobster and his gang have taken over the place. Edward G. Robinson steals every scene he's in. He's so good in this movie. And this is Lauren Bacall's fourth movie with Bogart, who was her husband at the time. She was 23 years old. She looks like a baby,
I didn't
right?
think she
But
looked that young, but
no,
yeah.
she looked very mature for her age, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that voice also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire Trevor won the supporting actress Oscar for playing
Yeah.
that drunken mole.
I don't know how.
And 70-year-old Lionel Barrymore really needed a wheelchair at that time.
Yep.
He was really in a wheelchair.
I think a boy.
Is
Sorry.
that for Lionel Barrymore?
That's for Lionel Barrymore.
And it
And
was
why did they
directed,
bring the wheelchair all the way up the stairs? And
right?
They didn't. It looked like they had a wheelchair on each floor.
They probably just carried him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or, just made him sit and
Rolled him.
dragged him.
Dragged him up, rolled him down.
Easy enough. And it's directed and co-written by John Huston. Need I say more?
John Huston.
Good Lord.
Even I know who he
We're
is now,
done.
thanks to this group.
Good.
But yes, I do need to say more, otherwise this will be a very short video. All right, so observations while watching. So it is based on a play, which explains why so much of it takes place in the hotel. And then there was only 1 minute of credits. I'm sure that made Mark happy.
Yes.
But then it was in black and white, so then he was sad. When Rocco's getting shaved, he yells, "Give me a towel," when there's a perfectly good one right around his neck. I'm like, why do you need another towel?
Because he was
Well, you
wearing the
can't
other one
wipe
as
yourself with a towel that's full of shaving cream and
yeah, and plus
whiskers.
he was going to wear that as a dickie as part of his outfit later.
They were
Hey, let's
having
watch our
lobster.
language, Joel.
Oh, sorry.
They were having lobster.
They were having lobster.
And then the one guy says, "It's too hot down here." Well, then take off your fucking jacket and tie.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Lord.
Ridiculous, yeah.
And this is what I wrote. No bullet holes, no blood, dead immediately. I'm like, this is the 40s. You
It was the
can't
40s, yeah.
blood or bullet holes.
Even though they did mop up the blood downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a great movie for me, absolutely. 3.5 stars. It still holds up. And this is why. The film asks whether decent people should confront evil or simply survive it. And Bogart's struggle to overcome his post-war cynicism speaks to us right now when we are still questioning whether we should stand up for what's right and if it's even worth it. Don't you think? It's relevant.
Yeah.
Are we agreeing on that?
Yeah.
Annie King, you never saw it before.
no, never.
And was
Yeah.
it too bold and black and white for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fine. I didn't hate it. but it's kind of just one of those things that, if Danny has it on, then I wind up watching.
Did
But
he watch it?
he watched it with me. He's never
Did he
seen
like
it
it?
before either.
Did he like it?
Um, did you like
He
it,
liked it more than you.
Key Largo?
The whole Indian thing that upset me.
The Indian thing upset him. All those
Oh,
Indians
wow.
outside
Oh,
and
sure,
Yeah.
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 yeah,
But at least they were actual Indians.
yes,
Yes.
they were.
For 1948, that's pretty
One of
progressive.
them was actually Jay Silverheels, who played Tonto on The Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
The two Osceola brothers were as well, because they looked like they were
Yes,
just.
one
Oh,
of that was one. Jay Silverheels was one of them.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
He always gets typecast
Yeah.
with things.
You take what you can get in 1948.
Yeah.
Plus, he was
Yeah.
probably the
And you're
only
going to be
Native
called an
American.
Indian.
Yeah, he was probably the only Native American actor that existed at the time.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Yeah.
call him that.
No, they did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how they survived that hurricane outside and didn't get
Cereal.
blown away. So,
Right.
but yeah, no, it was good. It was an interesting story and stuff. I'm going with 2.75.
Like she was looking around for where the number was.
Oh, I was waiting to see if Danny was going to give me a number.
I mouthed it with you, knowing you would say that.
Danny said 2.5.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
All right, Marky Mark, didn't enjoy it either?
2.75.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just
Picture
Never
I mean,
saw it
obvious-
before.
obviously I've never seen it before.
Right.
But I've enjoyed Bogart in everything I've seen him in so far, so I guess that makes me a fan of his. He has
We
fantastic
never
scene.
watched, I'm sorry, but we never watched Casablanca, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for it, Frank, on your wall, and I didn't see it. I saw the other one, Maltese Falcon.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
watched both for this group, and I had already seen
Yeah.
Casablanca once, so I've seen that twice now.
Maybe I did see it.
And then
Okay.
I rented The African Queen from the library, but I never finished it. So
Uh-uh.
I've seen 3.5 Bogart movies now. And I've liked him in everything. So I really did. I enjoyed him in this one as well. The fight scenes, I got to talk about that. I'm sorry. If you want to call them that, were horrible. And Lauren Bacall walking up to Edward G. Robinson and hitting him after her father fell was the worst acting I've ever seen.
Yes, what was that? And she just went,
And her eyes were, she just never took her eyes off and just went, it was, I don't know.
awful. Awful.
Like that was the worst part of the movie.
That's how you beat men up in the 40s.
But her face was literally,
Yes. Yeah. It looked like it was like a fake take. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
It was
And I'm
funny
sure-
thing.
And I'm sure Amy just loved the backlit lighting of Bacall. Right? I know that's your thing. Yeah, I thought Edward G. Robertson he was great. I'd never seen him in anything, but I recognize his face because he's that guy. Like, all right,
We've
see,
seen
right?
him.
That's him.
haven't
Yes,
we
that-
seen him in something?
The Ten Commandments? No?
No, with the group.
Edward G. Robinson?
Is he like in Bugs Bunny?
Well, he was Bugs Bunny.
Yes,
Yeah, Shay, yeah.
The Looney Tunes always made fun of him.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
People make fun of
loved.
him.
He loved it.
Yeah. Well, because he's such a distinctive voice.
I heard he was very intelligent and learned. So him playing these low life characters was truly acting. But he did a great job of just being emotionless when it comes to violence and death. I thought for 1948, as a gangster, it was somewhat realistic. And Bogart toward the end there, picking off the bad guys one by one, I thought that was like an instant classic. So I really did enjoy a lot of it. Overall, I thought the acting and story was pretty good. I certainly didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. So for me, it is 3 stars.
That's not bad.
No. I can't go 3.5 like Ursula demanded. I almost wrote "You're not the boss of me," but I was like, "No, I'm just." But 3 stars. No, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. And if I happen to see it again in a few years, yeah, we'll
I'm
see.
glad you thought that because I almost put in the text, but I didn't want to cloud you. Oh, Mark is going to hate this movie.
No. I think I honestly will watch anything Bogart is in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I gotta find a
All right,
Bogart
Jay.
film that he's absolutely gonna hate.
Don't do it, Joel. Don't do it.
He's in so many good ones. Maybe
No,
we
he
should
is.
just finish The African Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should finish The African Queen.
I got to get back to the library.
Well, come on. Tell them why they're wrong.
Well, because they're all idiots. That's why they're wrong.
Not all of us went to film school, you know?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
Not about film school.
I
It's
would have
about
told you the same thing if I
appreciating,
hadn't gone to film school. So
about appreciating a great movie.
yeah, it's I've seen the movie a number of times. I always find new things. It's what I love about older films is even if I've seen them multiple times, I'm always finding something new in the film when I'm watching it. And it dawned on me that you're talking about the scene where he's being shaved by his henchman, and I'm like,
Right.
wait a minute. De Palma completely ripped this off for the Untouchables,
Ah,
you know.
yes,
Mm.
yes.
It's like it's one of those things. It's like I've seen both movies a bazillion times, and it's like, how did I
Just
not
now
realize
looking
that
at the next
connection?
one.
Because he's, Johnny Rocco's slightly based on Al Capone to begin with, and it's
There you
just
go.
he's just yapping while he's being shaved, and De Niro's got the exact same moment in The Untouchables, but it's a wonderful film. John Huston. Granted, later on in his career, there are some clunky films, but they're all,
Yeah, they
he's
made him direct Annie. Come
yeah,
on.
Good
which
Lord.
which I actually happen to like better than the Broadway version, but that's just
Oh my
me.
God.
Ooh,
I will die on that hill if I have to. Um,
nice words.
um,
To quote Amy,
yeah, right. His films are always interesting, even if they're terrible. But this is far from that. He's got, yes, there's some, dated acting in the film. There's some, things that you wouldn't forgive in a modern film at this point, but you forgive it because it's the 1940s and it's these people. This is the last of Bogey and Bacall's uh, series of films that they did together. And it's kind of unfortunate that they were not able to do another film together after this. I think it's
oh,
also
What were the other three?
let's see, it's Key Largo, To Have and to Hold. Why
to
am I
have and
blanking?
have not,
To Have and Have Not, right?
to have
Sorry.
and
Wow.
have not.
I'm tired. I told you I got too much sun on my head and it's just seeping into my
Burned your
brain.
brain.
Yeah. Why am I blanking on the other two? They should just be coming to me like nobody's business. Um,
Uh-oh. It's Frank's mimosas going to your head.
yeah, Frank, I've got Amy syndrome. I can't remember jack shit right
All right,
now.
sorry, I didn't
There
mean
are
to put
two.
you on the spot.
There are two.
Um,
It,
she did. Lauren Bacall did go to Africa when they were filming The African Queen, so she
Right,
was
but that's
there.
that she was there. But we'll finish this and it'll be like, oh fuck, it
yeah.
was this and this. Or at two in the
If there
morning.
was only a way to look
Only
it
a way
up.
to
Yeah,
look it
I
up.
know. Well,
No,
I'm
can't do it.
talking. I don't want to talk and look, but somebody else could be
Hey,
doing
look it
that.
up.
To
What
have
am I
and have
looking up,
not,
Bogey?
The
Go ahead,
Big
Yes,
Annie.
there are four
Sleep,
movies
Dark
together.
Passage, and Key Largo.
What was the first
Dark
one?
Passage,
To
The
Key
Big
have
Largo.
and
Sleep.
have not,
The Big
Right.
Sleep.
The
The
Big
Big
Sleep,
Sleep. That's the one
Let's
that should have come to
see.
me. Yeah.
Dark Passage.
Dark Passage. Dark Passage is the one I always forget. The Big Sleep should have been the first one out of my mouth.
I don't think I've seen Dark Passage actually.
They're all good movies.
I've never
I
heard of any
honestly,
of them.
I was joking about finding a bad bogey movie for Mark, but
Okay, the Dark Passage has nothing to do with Danielle.
Right.
anyway, it's the tension that mounts in this film is just
Frank.
amazing as it continues, whether it's the tension that all right, we're dealing with gangsters who are holding all these people hostage on top of the approaching hurricane, um and what's going to happen. And I think the whole story is kind of brilliantly structured.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun twists and turns.
Yeah, and it doesn't belabor anything. It moves. It doesn't feel like an hour and 40 something minutes. It just feels like a nice ride. Um, Bogart's always fun to watch. Just facial
And
expressions and
he's
stuff.
so nice in the beginning and so respectful, and then
Yep.
he almost like milquetoast. He's like, I'm not going to get involved. I'm
Yep.
just here to visit.
Yep.
And then he's like,
Yeah.
It's
He
go
eventually
time.
gets there.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Go time.
Um, I'm gonna
It's a
I'm
1948 version of Rambo.
right.
He just wants to be alone. Leave me
Right. Leave
alone.
him alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go with the 3.75 because
Wow.
I just
I am
love this
not
movie.
surprised.
And just to be nice to Ursula and to counterband these stupid twos.
Annie was the only stupid two.
Oh, that's true. Mark was a three.
All
I
right,
was a stupid three.
It was,
all right, Amy. So
no.
this was your choice. You had never seen it before. You watched it like 8 weeks ago. You have no idea what you picked.
Wait,
Interesting that you say that, and I will go on top of what Joel was saying. I did watch it last weekend, and like Joel said, with a movie like this, you're going to pick up on things if you watch it a second time. And Frank, I meant to say, previous to the MCU MMC, my criteria of whether or not I liked a movie, Frank has known for the last 40 years, is would I or wouldn't I see it again?
Right.
So I decided last night to watch it again, and there were definite things I picked up on. First
so
of all,
wait,
I thought,
you had really never seen this before?
correct.
So you just picked it because you always wanted to see it.
I didn't even really always want to see it, but I was like, well, let me come up with something that I know three of the five of us would have never seen. And I
Well,
think it,
because Ursula said to watch it. Ursula
I,
said to get
Just
she
it.
said
asking.
to watch it, a year after I picked it.
admittedly, I thought it was a Frank movie because it was coming off the Franken list.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I figured it would be
No, it's
high up
not.
on the Franken list, but I figured it would be under 1,000, so I was a little
No,
surprised.
it's not.
Um, I watched it again. You pick up on things. Would I see it again? Oh,
Derailed.
Sorry.
totally derailed. I hate you all.
Take
I hate you
notes.
the worst. I have some notes here.
Okay.
Um, and I was never an we didn't watch this one in film school, but we did actually watch The African Queen. Um, I was really never into film noir, but I think that might just be because I never really watched film noir, so I decided I would never be into it. I love that it all takes place in basically one set. And it's like the house, the hotel, and especially the hurricane were additional characters in the movie. And that was really cool. And that helped being only in one set. It really helped the tension of the hurricane, which was again definitely a character attacking the cottage. But I also wrote, how the hell did Claire Trevor win the Oscar for this one? And before you ask,
Yes.
the other nominees were Barbara Bel Geddes, Ellen Corby, Agnes Moorehead, and Gene Simmons.
For what were the
I mean,
movies, though?
the only one I remember was Gene Simmons for Hamlet.
Oh,
Um,
He was
I,
around back then?
yeah.
Well, I think the thing was Claire Trevor had actually done a lot of movies up to this point, and this was a very big change of pace for her. She
yeah.
had she had always played the nice girl. So this was, for the time, it was a big change of pace. So they were like, wow, look at Claire.
And it was fun seeing her acting drunk and not being like fun Annie, Carol Burnett, Miss Hannigan drunk. She,
Right.
at times certainly
Well, I
seemed it.
looking at the nominees and what they were nominated for, I could tell you exactly how she won. I thought she was really good in the film as that character, but
I did
Barbara Bel
too.
Geddes and Ellen Corby cancel each other out because they're both from the same film.
Right.
So that leaves
Which
Good
Agnes
luck.
was,
Moorehead and
Good
Johnny
luck.
Belinda and Gene Simmons as Ophelia in Hamlet. So
Wait,
didn't,
what
didn't
was the film that Ellen Corbian was
oh, I
in?
remember Mama.
That's
Oh,
it.
that fluff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also wrote, I absolutely love Edward G. Robinson ever since I was a kid. I've never seen any of his movies, but because of Bugs Bunny.
Right.
And who knew his real name was Emilio? No, Emmanuel Goldenberg from
Yeah.
Romania.
Yep.
Oy
Yeah.
vey.
I saw that.
And I love reading up on how he was a fun, nice guy, and he's such a great actor because you would never think when they do bloopers. And I started watching bloopers last night, that classic bloopers movie that came out years ago. But
Yeah.
it's all like 1930s and 1940s. But there was one point where they did two bloopers from this movie, so I was excited to see them laughing.
Bogart,
I,
Bogart and Edward G. Robinson were friends, and Bogart was so enamored, not enamored, but like
Well, in a respectful
yeah,
yeah,
very respectful.
kind of way.
Bogart would not come to the set until Robinson was ready, and he would actually go to his trailer and escort him to the set.
Right, right. That's respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I loved how Bogart grew throughout the movie to
Yeah,
constantly look at Edward G. Robinson Rocco with such a sly smile on his face, like,
Yeah,
you're such a fucking asshole.
yeah,
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's such a big change from the beginning of the movie. And he's like, you're not going to kill me. I'm not going to take the boat, and you're still not going to kill me. Love
yeah,
that. And the final thing I wrote was they did a great job on the set because I read that they only like one shot was in Key Largo, the rest was on the set in the
yeah,
tank. They did a great job making the hurricane seem real.
yeah.
I said that too. I
Yeah.
thought that was good. Danielle said, "Yeah, come on, it's 9 years ago was Wizard of Oz. They did amazing things then." Because I said for 1948 that was pretty good. She's like, "It was a wind
Well,
machine in a
the
tank."
well, yeah, I mean
But
the only shots in Key Largo are the opening of the film when they're driving down the highway. Everything
Mhm.
Right.
else
And they're
was in the
not even
background.
there.
Yeah,
That's so
and
unusual.
the hurricane footage was actually from a Ronald Reagan film. I forget which one it was that was made
Yeah,
the
I
same
saw that.
year.
Yeah.
So they just kind
Oh,
of
that's
okay,
great.
yeah,
fun.
Speaking of that in the bus, it was so funny to me how funny in a stupid way how the bus driver turned around and said something about the Indians always come here, and you got a nice close up of Bogey going Largo, just
yeah,
so we know what we're
Yes,
talking about
yes,
here because
yeah,
we're all idiots in 1948. Largo.
The title of the movie.
Yeah. I
yeah.
love when they give the title of the movie. And also, I did think there was going to be a big reveal at the end as to why Bogey was stopping through there, but he really was just stopping through on his way to
Yeah,
Key West.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that was interesting, and I thought maybe there would be something because when I read when I was reading the synopsis, it said that he gave the counterfeit money to Izzy, Dizzy, Wizzy. What was the guy's name? Ozzy.
the other
The guy
gangster.
well, the guy who came in the car to pick up all the counterfeit money,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kazi. When
yeah,
they gave it to him, it said, and then Izzy Dizzy Wizzy paid Ziggy
Ziggy.
Ziggy? Okay.
paid him. You know, he got counterfeit money from Rocco and paid him in real money. We think. And I was like, oh, that's gonna be yeah. No, this was just the guy writing the trivia who thought that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that would have been interesting. Anyway, I will give it three.
Isn't Ziggy the bus driver on The Simpsons?
No, that's Otto.
I
Ah,
don't.
I know. Yeah.
Oy vey.
I
Joel.
know.
Anyway, I will give it 3.25 stars.
I already wrote that.
Yeah.
And one of the things I do love about the movie is the ending because you never, once we come back to the hotel, you never see or hear Bogey again. He's all, you get her reactions to him on the phone, and then you just get that wonderful shot of her opening up the windows with the sun
Mhm.
coming through. So
The sun comes through and everything is happy again.
exactly,
Oh,
everything's gonna
brightness
be all right, and
again.
maybe he'll even stay with them like they asked.
Yeah,
So
I
Yeah,
think so. And
yeah.
Annie and Mark, one of the things that I very clearly remember learning in film school was that rain, and you'll think about this forever now when you watch a movie,
Okay.
rain always well, not always, but generally means a transition in a movie. Something
Ah,
is going to change once you see rain, which I
okay.
always thought was
Cleansing.
interesting.
A cleansing. A
yeah,
cleansing.
Cleansing. Sure.
Cleansing,
Okay.
as it were.
I like it.
Yeah. And right at that moment, the Notebook popped into my mind.
Oh,
The
I never
rain.
saw it.
The rain. Yeah. Okay, well, there you are. Key Largo is not on your usual streaming service, but it does show up on Turner Classic Movies every once in a while. You can certainly watch it there. Next week, Annie picked The Love Bug, the original one, because it's on Disney Plus, and she has that. She doesn't have to buy it. It's one of those things. So that's it for us. I'm Frank Gaffney. Go watch a movie.
And also with you, see?
Hey,
Because
yeah.